games you play, you would always win, always win. But I set fire to the rain, watch it pour as I touch your face. When it burn, while I cry, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I set fire to the rain.
Merhaba, Festival Var ekibi olarak Romanya'nın ikinci
Hello,
büyük kenti
as the
olan
festival
Cluj'a
team,
geldik.
we came to Cluj, the
nüfus
second
yapısı
largest
olarak
city in Romania.
%19'u
Cluj
Macarlardan
is a
oluşan,
city with a
Macar
population
kökenlerden oluşan
structure
bir
of
şehir.
19%
Ve
Hungarian
bu şehirde
origins.
öncelikle bir festivale katıldık.
And in this city,
Festivale
we
7
first
farklı
attended
ülkeden
a
halk
festival.
oyunları grubu
We went to
katıldı.
the villages around
Cluj'un
Cluj
çevresindeki
with
köylere
folk dance
gittik,
groups
köyleri gezdik.
from 7 different countries
Oralarda
and
festivale
participated in the
aktivasyonlarına
festival
katıldık.
activities. Then we toured the
Daha
city
sonra şehri gezdik, şehrin
and
görülmesi
went to the
gereken
historical
tarihi yerlerine
places of the
gittik.
city.
Şimdi hep birlikte Cluj'u gezmeye
Now we are all
gidiyoruz.
going to visit Cluj together.
To visit Cluj, we pass through the side streets and arrive at a large square. We encounter an imposing statue that tourists watch with prying eyes. The statue is located in Piața Unirii Square, the center of Cluj. It was built in 1902 by Hungarian sculptor János Fadruss. In this monument, Matei Corvin is depicted as a warrior on horseback, surrounded by 4 noble figures. The statue is reminiscent of Matei Corvin, an important figure in the history of both Hungary and Romania, and represents the rich cultural heritage of Transylvania. Visitors often visit Piața Unirii Square to see this monument in the heart of Cluj. The sculpture is an excellent starting point to experience the historical texture of the city and understand the complex past of Transylvania.
Mükemmel bir başlangıç noktasıdır.
Evet, Cluj'daki ana meydandayız.
Yes, we are in the main square in Cluj. The statue of King Matthias in the main square has a special feature. There is a lid on the belly of the horse that the king rides. Inside this lid, all the materials that were lived and done in those days 100 years ago were placed and closed to be opened 100 years later. In 2014, 100 years were completed and the lid was opened. There are letters and materials from that day. There are objects that reflect the life of those days. Later, in 2014, a letter was written to the future. Toys and materials reflecting that day were placed and closed to be opened 100 years later. In other words, it will be opened in 2114. This is the interesting story of the statue.
2114 yılında açılacak. Bu da çok enteresan bir hikaye.
Cluj-Napoca Ulusal Tiyatrosu, the National Theatre of Cluj-Napoca is one of the most prestigious and historical theatres in Romania. Built in 1906, this magnificent structure was designed by the famous Viennese architects Ferdinand Fellner and Hermann Helmer during the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The building, which has a neo-Baroque architectural style, is an important part of the city's cultural identity. The theatre building dazzles not only with its magnificent exterior, but also with its interior design. Large chandeliers, elegant ornaments, and gold leaf details add grandeur to the building. The main stage hall inside can accommodate approximately 1,000 people and is very successful in terms of acoustics. The National Theatre of Cluj is known not only for its theatre plays, but also for its opera and ballet performances. The Romanian National Opera, in particular, is also performing in this building. The theatre hosts many local and international performances throughout the year, thus keeping interest in the arts constantly alive.
Cluj-Napoca, Romanya'nın kalbinde yer alan büyüleyici bir şehir. Cluj-Napoca is a fascinating city located in the heart of Romania. This city, which has been influenced by many cultures throughout history, attracts attention with its rich history and lively atmosphere. The origins of Cluj-Napoca date back to the Roman period. The Romans called it Napoca. The city, which became a strategic trade center during the Middle Ages, played an important role as the capital of the Principality of Transylvania in the 16th century. Today, Cluj-Napoca is known as the second largest city and cultural center of Romania. The city is full of magnificent buildings that blend Gothic, Baroque and modern architecture. The St. Michael Church and Banfi Palace are among the architectural wonders. Cluj-Napoca'daki Terzi Kulesi. The Tailor's Tower in Cluj-Napoca is part of the city's medieval defensive walls and is known for being a tower that was once guarded by the city's Tailors Guild. Part of the historic city walls of Cluj, this tower is one of the best preserved structures of the city's medieval defensive system. Cluj-Napoca'daki en önemli Katolik kilisesi St. Michael Kilisesi'dir. The most important Catholic church in Cluj-Napoca is the Church of St. Michael. This church is considered one of the most beautiful examples of Gothic architecture in the city and is located in the center of the city's historic Uniary Square. The construction of the Church of St. Michael began in the late 14th century and took until the mid-15th century to complete. The church was built as one of the largest churches in Transylvania at the time and is notable for being one of the tallest Gothic churches in Romania. The church's 80-meter-high bell tower dominates the city and is one of the symbols of Cluj-Napoca. Architecturally, the Church of St. Michael is built in the Gothic style, but over time Baroque and Renaissance elements were added. The interior of the church is also quite impressive, adorned with colorful stained glass windows, carved woodwork, and historical frescoes. You go up to the bell tower of the church with a steep ladder. Although you are a little tired when you reach the top of the bell tower, you forget your fatigue when you watch the magnificent view. This is the bell tower, the famous bell tower of Cluj. The small bell over there was built in the 17th century. It has a history of about 400 years. The other three are 1, 2, 3. 3 of them are 100 years old. The biggest bell is the last one built. This bell rings 4 times on the hour and shows that it is 4 o'clock. The other bells ring once and twice on the quarter and half hour. After finishing our visit to the famous bell tower of Cluj, as we were leaving the tower, the employees asked us to write something in our own language in the tower's memory book. We did not turn down this request and wrote something in our own language, Turkish, in the book and signed it. This was also a nice memory. Yes, there is a festival. As a team, while we are in Cluj, We are also visiting the Botanical Park, one of the most touristic places here. We will show you the greenery and beauties in this beautiful place, the Botanical Park. Now we are visiting the Botanical Park together.
The Cluj-Napoca Botanical Garden is one of the most famous and beautiful botanical gardens in Romania. Also known as the Alexandru Borza Botanical Garden, it was founded in 1920 by biologist Alexandru Borza at the University of Cluj. Located close to the city center, this garden is a popular destination for locals and tourists alike. Garden features: the Botanical Garden, spread over an area of approximately 14 hectares, is home to over 10,000 species of plants. The garden is divided into different thematic sections to reflect the various geographical and climatic regions. Each section displays different plant species and is arranged in a manner similar to their natural habitats.
The groups participating in the festival had the opportunity to go to the villages, experience the real traditional life of Cluj, and meet the people there.
Hola, hola. Hola.
The people of Cluj took their places for the festival's gala show. As the festival team, we attended a festival in Cluj. Right now, I have with me our organizer friend who organized the festival with great effort. Now we will talk about the festival. Maybe I am saying your name wrong. What is your name?
Cluj Bolanj. My name is Cluj Bolanj and I'm the organizer of this festival.
First of all, congratulations for the very good festival. And do you want to say anything else about the festival?
Megköszönjük a ritmus táncegyüttesnek.
This festival is the 26th edition. We started in 1999, this festival, like a festival of national minorities from Europe and all over the world. Because we are also a minority here in Romania. We are Hungarians living from Romania, Transylvania. And it's very important for us to invite other minority groups from all the world to our festival, to be together, to know each other culture.
Your festival is very good. Congratulations for this good organization.
Thank you very much,
Okay,
and we are
thank you.
glad that you are here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
you.
Erdélyi magyar néptáncokat táncol. A csoport
Thank you.
táncolgatója Székely Tamás.
Unor și mai mult. Atmosfera pozitivă stabilită între aliați. Faptul că acest lucru este valabil și în zilele noastre
Tüm gruplar muhteşem bir gösteriden sonra. After a magnificent show, kendi kültürlerini all the groups gathered together to introduce their own cultures to each other. They prepared traditional foods from their own countries and shared them with participants from other countries. The entertainment continued throughout the night with their traditional dances. These friendships formed during the festival will continue for many years. Festival süresince oluşan bu dostluklar uzun yıllar devam edecek. Bu şehirden ayrılmadan önce it would be a mistake to leave without seeing its relaxing and enjoyable nightlife. Leaving this city,
Festival var ekibi olarak Romanya'nın ikinci büyük şehri olan Cluj'a geldik.
As the festival team, we came to Cluj, the second largest city in Romania. We went to the villages around Cluj. We saw the historical places and the must-see places of Cluj. Now it's time to leave. See you on the next trip. Goodbye.
Görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.